Let's talk about those Satan shoes, shall we? So, welcome to my channel, Kingdom Mompreneur. I am sharing a topic that's been highlighted this week because, again, it's obviously a controversial, one of those gimmicky type of marketing pieces for a shoe company. And normally I don't like to take the bait, right? But this one, since I'm a Kingdom channel and talking about Kingdom entrepreneurship, and people in my community have kind of spoke about this, I decided to give my little take and opinion and details. So, this shoe was a shoe created by a company called MSCHF in partnership with a celebrity, and it is titled a Satan shoe. It has a pentagram on it, it has human blood in the soles of the shoe, and it has, a verse that discusses Satan from the Bible, and it's just all of those things. And it's one of those in your face rebel like type of things that's trying to agitate the Christian community. Now, what I found interesting in this situation was that this company also, a few months back, sold a Jesus shoe. And guess what? That Jesus shoe got sold out too. And they're selling these sneakers limited quantity for over $1,000 a piece. That's ridiculous. I mean, one, to buy a shoe for that much, I know people do that, but secondly, that they took that money that Christians paid them because they liked the Jesus shoe, which had a verse on it, a good kingdom verse, and had holy water in the soles. They took that money to fund creating the Satan shoe. Okay, so are you guys connecting these dots here? Why it is so important for kingdom, true kingdom businesses to rise and shift the narrative, shift the influence, shift the bucket of money that is creating things in this world. So these people took Christian money to create Satan shoes. Okay, so that was just kind of like a wow, what a clear scenario of what is happening in this world, that we need to shift those funds within the kingdom and expand the kingdom. So that's essentially what this channel is about, diving deeper into kingdom entrepreneurship. And now we're seeing why that's so important. So in my personal journey, I see myself kind of, when I make those millions of dollars, I see myself funding the good stuff. So it's important as a kingdom entrepreneur or a kingdom minded person to be aware of companies that lack that moral integrity, right? And so it's great to have a community where all the entrepreneurs are in alignment to serve from a place of love, not just from a place of money. And so that's what this company here is doing, the MSCHF. They are serving from a place of money. They've figured out how to micro niche to get people's attention and to get them to buy. But they're not doing it because they love the people. They're doing it because they want their money and they want to get it any way they can. So obviously, this company doesn't love Christians. They don't love Jesus because they're turning around and using that money to support Satan as well, right? So that is what we are trying to solve by expanding our kingdom and encouraging people to support other kingdom businesses. So that's really my big piece. What I want to go out on is kind of just declaring some things when I get to that multi-million-dollar level within my business, what I would like to see my money doing, where I'm going to sow into kingdom initiatives, projects. I'm going to sponsor, right now you have big names sponsoring athletes, right? Spending thousands of dollars for them to wear their gear. And those companies have ties to, child labor and things that are just, again, for profit, not for the betterment of our people, of community. So I would love to sponsor an athlete, like do something unique that a business like mine would have never done before, like sponsoring an athlete where, I do the same deal as a Nike brand thing, but I do it in a kingdom way where they're wearing like kingdom gear I'm a tennis player, so on court or whatever it is. I see myself funding plant-based sponsoring edible gardens in communities, in homes, because there's a lot of charities who love to, which it's nice, want to give people food and stuff to sustain themselves and family. But what they do is they give them boxes of food, and it's usually processed food, packaged food, which is not the healthiest food and is not the most natural food, right? And so I would love to invest in giving people food in their homes abundantly to grow and to sustain them for a lifetime. So think of the whole fish, give a man a fish versus teach him how to fish scenario, right? What people do is they give a fish, right, to a family where it feeds them for that week, but what about the rest of their lifetime, right? You would have to spend a lot of money on fish for that person to be able to sustain that. But if you give them the ability to fish or the ability to grow their own food, that will sustain them for a lifetime, and just you won't the ROI is a lot better in that scenario where you may have to invest a little bit up front, but then that investment stops once they get their food growing. So this just kind of got me thinking about this in my own business, what I would like to see kingdom businesses do. This is where I would see mine helping. And I just wanted to highlight, y'all, pay attention to the companies you buy from. Learn a little bit more about what they do. I know Nestle, there is a lot of moral corruption going on within Nestle. Maybe I'll make a video on that later. I don't know. And now, I'm not going to give you a whole list, but let's start paying attention and let's start focusing on our kingdom brothers and sisters and trying to support them when and wherever we can. So that's really it. I'm rambling. I will check back in with another topic soon. You all have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.